So the first thing we're doing is if you use one of our tools to generate an AI-generated image, we will put in the bottom left-hand corner a little watermark which says that it has been produced by AI so that you know it's not a normal photograph, it's not a normal image.
All right, it's time for our last call. That was Meta's president of global affairs on Good Morning America discussing how Meta will address the growing use of artificial intelligence. Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, will now implement new features that will allow users to distinguish what is real and what is actually AI generated. I want to discuss this with our panel, Mike, John, Julie, and LZ. And we show a picture of a man hugging a polar bear. I hope that people realize that's not real. But John, there's been these renewed warnings about the dangers of AI. These images can be dangerous. I mean, please don't hug a polar bear. The Biden administration is now calling on Congress to take action in the wake of salacious AI-generated images, though, particularly of Taylor Swift. They spread online. Do you think this Meta feature will make a difference, John?
I do, but I just hope that I someday can see a Republican hugging a Democrat. That would be great. But as far as AI goes, it's the Wild West, and they're trying to keep up with all these advances. It's a great move they're doing. They've got to stand their game going forward because it's going to be very difficult to keep up with all the possible abuses that AI is going to present.
Yeah. And Mike, I mean, Meta's essentially adding, right, like a caution label to content that's created on their platforms. Right. But could these social media companies, could they be doing more?
I mean, Ken, there's always more that we can do. We got to remember, America, we are just now at the beginning aspects of artificial intelligence. And we're at the beginning aspects of AI that is constantly changing and evolving on a daily basis. Ken, this reminds me of the scams that we used to see when email became a thing. And we would get these emails requesting us to wire an individual who was in desperate need of help $1,000 immediately, or there will be consequences. And so I think that over time, we began to recognize, oh, this is a scam. I think this is going to happen with AI. Eventually, we're going to start to recognize that images of hugging a bear isn't necessarily an image, but it's AI generated. But it just takes time for it to catch up. So I do believe we're on the right path.
Right, and of course, I mean, Julie, AI also can allow for extreme creativity, and it can shine through in a way that real life doesn't sometimes. What do you make of this new feature by Meta? Does it address? Apparently, it doesn't address like all kinds of deep fake videos as well. It's just these images.
Yeah, and also it's just images that I guess Facebook produces, but not images that somebody else can produce. Right. I don't know that I agree that we're not necessarily going down a rabbit hole, because I don't think a lot of people know the difference. Look, we have photoshopped images of young girls who now think they have to look like a supermodel who doesn't exist in real life because of what they see on Instagram. So I'm a little concerned about where this is going.
Yeah, I almost think, LZ, like by putting a caution label on some things, then it makes you perhaps think other things are real when they're not.
Well, absolutely. This reminds me of the whole Tipper Gore slap a label on the music industry because I didn't notice that Purple Rain was not for kids. That kind of energy. Like, what needs to happen is Congress needs to get involved in a thoughtful way, because this isn't just about hugging polar bears. This also can be used politically to give false information to voters as well.
Absolutely, you're right about that. All right, that's it for our last call this half hour. Mike, John, Julie, and LZ, our thanks to all of you. Don't hug a polar bear. And thank you for streaming with us. I'm Kana Whitworth. Follow ABC News Live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and more. And coming up here at 7 p.m. Eastern, be sure to catch ABC News Live Prime with Linsey Davis for the day's biggest stories and the impact they have on you. The news never stops. Neither do we. Keep it right here on ABC News Live.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.